Welcome. Tonight, we wander gently into the heart of Hafez's voice, a timeless dance of longing and surrender, where the sacred and the beloved intertwine. His words invite us to soften, to listen deeply to the quiet questions of the soul. Why seek to gaze upon the chosen solitude? Sometimes the most profound peace dwells in stillness within. When your soul is wrapped in that sacred silence, the world's spectacle loses its charm, for precious moments reveal themselves only in quiet truth, asking nothing of us but our presence. Right. And when the beloved street lies close, what need is there for the barren desert? Imagine the warmth of knowing someone dear is near. All emptiness and longing fade away in the gentle glow of their nearness. Love's presence becomes a refuge, a home to which we always belong. My dear, for the need you carry, what is your bond with God? There's a tender pause here, an invitation to look inward at the fire of our desires. When longing tugs at your heart, it asks not just for fulfillment, but for a sacred connection beyond ourselves, a pulse reaching toward the divine. At last, ask yourself, what need do we truly have? This is the still, wise moment when all masks fall away. It calls us gently to reckon with the essence beneath our wants. Stripped bare, what is it that we truly yearn for? O King of Beauty, we have burned for God's sake, a fierce, wild fire of devotion that consumes yet never destroys. The heart set ablaze by longing becomes sacred flame, untamed but full of profound love and reverence. At last ask, what need has a beggar? Here, humility rises like a soft whisper. In our naked dependence, the act of asking itself becomes a prayer. Sometimes surrender is the truest abundance, and a quiet plea is enough to fill the soul. We are lords of need, with no tongue left for asking. There is a solemn silence when desire exhausts all words and leaves only presence, a mastery of longing beyond speech. In this unspoken realm, the heart is deeply touched in its barest form. Before the generous one, what need is there for pleading? This delicate surrender to grace offers a river of trust. When generosity flows freely, our hands unclench and yearning melts into peaceful quietude, resting in what is already given. You don't need stories if you intend to drink our blood. Here, the poem dares us to face the raw, unvarnished truth. If you seek to know us fully beyond tales and pleasantries, you must be willing to encounter the essence at its most intimate and most sacrificial. When the garment is yours, what need is there for plunder? There is comfort in possession, not as possession of things, but of belonging. When what you desire truly belongs to you, hunger gives way to peace, and a gentle cloak of serenity wraps around the heart. The luminous heart of the friend is the cup that reveals the world. Picture a radiant vessel, glowing softly with all the secrets of existence. This is the magic of love's intimacy, where the vast cosmos reflects back in the brilliance of a single shining glance. In that place, what need is there to express need? At the depths of divine love, the language of want quietly fades. Words dissolve, leaving only pure being, an unspoken communion where need no longer cries out, but simply is. That happened when we carried the heavy debt of the mariner. Like a ship struggling through tempestuous seas, life's burdens shape and transform us. There is reverence in honoring these unseen debts, knowing they guide us toward the journey home. When the jewel is placed in the sea, what need is there? This shimmering image invites us to trust the act of surrender, that giving away what is precious to the boundless removes all need for holding on tightly. Sometimes, release itself becomes abundance. O claimant, depart, for I have no dealings with you. A cool breeze of quiet power brushes away false claims. Some battles are not ours to fight, some energies not ours to waste. There is freedom in gently setting boundaries and choosing peace. Friends are present, what need is there for foes? Surrounded by true companions, the shadows of enemies dissolve. The light of friendship fills the heart with warmth and safety, making all darkness harmless and fleeting. O loving beggar, as the soul-refreshing lip of the beloved, there lives a sacred tenderness, a humbled lover drawing life from the breath of the beloved. Here, need transforms into nourishment, and the act of seeking becomes a blessed closeness. Your duty knows. What need is there for asking? The heart understands its role beyond futile demands. Love is not a plea, but a faithful presence, a soft knowing that suffices without words, fulfilling without pleading. Hafez, conclude so your art may be revealed. Sometimes the greatest beauty unfolds in gentle stillness, when the story closes and the soul's art shines quietly forth, blooming in the hush between words and silence. What need is there for dispute and trial with the claimant? Some battles weigh too heavily on the heart. Letting go of needless conflict invites the kind of peace that quiets restless souls and frees the spirit to simply be. Stay with this feeling a while, the hush where longing softens into trust, where needing dissolves into being. When you are ready, I hope you will return, and together we'll listen again to the whispers of Hafez's soul. Until then, may peace find you gently.